Stone sculpture thrived in Nigeria between the 15th and the 20th century AD. This was in the Esie community in Igbomina town, with about 1,000 soapstone objects carved both in human and animal forms. But the sculptors have remained unknown for ages. This form of art, with its potential for cultural and tourism development, has remained unpopular for years. But one stone sculptor who has remained committed to it for over 30 years is Dr. Oladapo Afolayan.
Especially limestone.
This is a retrospective solo exhibition called Stone Speaks, organized at the National Museum in Lagos. Ogugo Igwe is from Imo State but based in the UK. His trip to Nigeria looks fruitful as he is fascinated by these well-carved stones with in-depth messages.
I just wondered what you were trying to convey.
He stops to engage the artist.
Like that, spiral and growth.
Mr. Igwe sees the sculptures as powerful artworks.
The use of colour in them was really powerful. You're normally used to just seeing sculptures in one block of the materials used, but adding that colour added just a lot more emphasis to the piece, and just reminds me a bit of Africa and Nigeria, how they don't play by the normal rules. Something different has to happen. They have to add their own character to it, which I really liked. I think the use of strong use of women in it as well was really powerful, seeing that in Emmanuel's work.
Cynthia Chukwu and Ezekiel Nkechi are lawyers on field assignments. They got caught up in the aesthetics of the artworks.
Not inherent, not.
They believe the carved stones have messages that can address national issues.
Dialogue actually got my attention. The shape, the way it goes, the colors and the different shapes of the eyes. I think we need dialogue in this country too. Dialogue from the least person going up to the highest.
The particular one I'm seeing before me, this is called Ayélujára, meaning the world is a global village. The world is evolving and the materials were gotten all the way from Italy. And the sculptor had to travel all the way to get the materials.
My inspiration, when I look at a block.
The Auchi Polytechnic lecturer's journey exemplifies how art can transcend its physical form to convey powerful messages. His artworks are not just visually striking, but resonate on a spiritual and intellectual level, bridging the gap between tradition and modernity.
All forms of art.
The curator of the National Museum says the first of its kind stone art exhibition at the National Museum in Lagos is born out of the unusual display of creativity by the sculptor.
Well, since I've been here, and before now, I've not heard of any stone exhibition in the museum. I commend his zeal, to spread this arts, to the younger ones.
After a walk-through and deep conversation with Dr. Afolayan on his style and message through these stone arts, he confesses that Nigeria has rich resources to flourish in stone sculpture.
In my own days, there was virtually nobody known to be carving stone. With the help of Professor Ben Enkanem, I was encouraged to pick stone. It was in my research I discovered that, in fact, mountains were reduced to portraits of 4 presidents in South Dakota, USA.
Haven't mentioned some of the challenges ranging from funding to acquiring the equipment. He believes Nigeria can benefit from investing in sculpting.
I took a course in geology, petrology, and I discovered that there are 1,001 varieties of stone, from soft alabaster, soapstone, to marble, to granite, even diamond. They are minerals. I selected varieties across the country and carved. And I discovered that, Nigeria is actually blessed
As Dr. Emmanuel Afolayan continues to explore the world of stone art, his integration of traditional techniques with contemporary themes is redefining the role of sculpture, offering art lovers both aesthetic pleasure and a deep reflective experience.
From mother's care to dialogue and other stone arts that are standing tall here with various messages, it shows that the stones can convey impactful messages for societal development if well carved. Ola Awakan, TVC News, Lagos.